Hey, what is up guys? It is me, Tanner here, back with another video. I have ADHD, and I am proud of it. I don't know if I'm going to be saying that for my videos a lot of the time. I'm actually not that proud of it, if you really think about it. But who cares? It is the new year, at least it is for you guys right now. I'm recording this December 31st. It's a new year. Time for some, New Year's resolutions. And, well, hopefully you guys can stick to it. Hopefully you guys are motivated. But today I'm going to be talking about motivation and my lack of motivation for things. Today I'm going to be talking about anhedonia. What it is? What is anhedonia, you may ask? Well, anhedonia is a common symptom of depression. If you think about anhedonia, what it really is, you may be reminded of depression because that's usually what comes to mind when you think of what anhedonia is. Anhedonia is a lack of interest, or interest that you used to have but you don't have now. Interest in things that you used to be very fond of, like video games or stuff like that. I just watched a YouTuber, I forgot his name. He was talking about his experience with anhedonia and depression. But today I'm going to be talking about my experience of anhedonia and ADHD and how it is different. Now, anhedonia for me and ADHD didn't really come to me. I didn't come to realize it, even though I was experiencing all these like red flags and stuff for it since the beginning of time. Basically, anhedonia for ADHD is when you don't have any interest at all for stuff. You're not depressed. You just don't have interest in pretty much everything that everyone else has interests in. Basically, everyone with actual ADHD probably will experience this to some extent because anhedonia is, or when ADHD is a lack of dopamine in the brain, and dopamine controls your interests in stuff. It's the primal instinct chemical for eating and sleeping habits, and it's also released from drugs. It's basically the pleasure chemical in the brain, and that's why a lot of people with depression they have deficits in dopamine and serotonin. Those are the chemicals that are responsible for pleasure, which is why usually people with depression can't feel pleasure or interest in anything anymore, and that's a lot of the times why they just don't have any regard for life anymore once they can't feel it. Not gonna get in a rant about the science of things, but my experience with it is, I just look at everyone around me and they have a lot of fun with video games and TV shows and stuff, and I just can't relate to them usually. Most of the time, like, they'll talk to me like, what do you like to do? And I'm just, I don't know, I'm just like a rock. Like, I can't say anything. Like, I've lied sometimes about it. Like, I lied like what I want for Christmas, because a lot of times I can't even say what I want for Christmas because I don't want anything. I don't have very many interests, and I do have some interest in video games, at least I used to, but I just don't really have it, and I'm not depressed. I'm fine with it because I've just been living this way my whole life. My whole life I've been experiencing this. And that's a lot of times why in the beginning, I wasn't able to make as many friends because I didn't have the same interests as them. Like, I have no interest in sports. I have no interest in video games. At least I don't play any video games really at all. I don't know if everyone that has ADHD experiences this, but I really like to fidget a lot, and that's what brings me some pleasure, I guess. I like watching YouTube videos, sort of. I don't really have any favorite YouTubers, really. I mean, I do watch some YouTubers like Danny Gonzalez, and I used to watch Markiplier. Yeah, I'm just kind of like a nobody, and I've been confused about it. Like, why am I like this for a really long time, and it never really clicked until pretty recently. I used to question why if I actually had ADHD, and I was just like a weird kid. But then I realized, like, I have every symptom imaginable. I have terrible handwriting. I used to blurt out random things and just have no self-regard for it. I had a really hard time focusing, and I would doodle all the time in class. I couldn't just stay on task for what the teacher was talking about, like math, assignments. I was terrible at following directions. I do have ADHD, and I definitely struggle with it. Talking to people and then being like, like, what? You don't play any video games? You don't have any sports? What do you do in your free time? I'm like, I don't even know anymore. I do like life, and I do like doing stuff. I definitely don't want to kill myself. I don't have depression, but I just don't have interests in a lot of things, and hopefully a lot of people with ADHD can relate to me. No matter what age or what kind of person you are. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about my experience right there, and if I'm talking a little bit weird or different than normal, I don't know what you base me off of for normal, because I've only made like 4 videos. I've always been on my medicine. I just took my medicine like 2 hours ago, so I'm just experiencing like everything and becoming more focused, and sometimes it makes me act a little bit weird. Oh yeah, like my mouth is kind of dry and stuff, but yeah, that'll save that for a future video talking about my medicine. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about my ADHD and my anhedonia experiences with it. Even though I don't know if I should even classify it as anhedonia, because it probably doesn't match the definition as much as it really would. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.